Hey guys, what's up? This is Tyler from Team ADV. This is my deck profile of the Evilswarm deck, which I'll probably be playing for the national season. And yeah, this has been testing very well, and I feel like this is the build that I'm most confident in. But of course, I want your opinions and your feedback, and let me know what I can do to make the deck better. But so far, this is the build I've liked so far. So let me give you it. Of course, you play the 2 Rescue Rabbits for your 3 Evilswarm Heliotrope. And your 3 Evilswarm Caster. I do play 3 of the new guy. He's really broken. Best card in the game. Best card in the deck. And he's just a 1 card, rank 4, extremely busted, controls the graveyard for Dark Armed, which is incredibly easy to drop now. He is what this deck needed to be at top tier level, and I feel like it is at this point. With the 3 Wind Up Rabbit of the deck, extremely busted, and 2 Mandragora. 3 is too cloggy, and I don't like that card that much. But it gets you to your Ophion, which is what the main point of the deck is. That's all for the Evilswarm monsters. And for your hand traps, I play 2 Effect Failure and 2 Maxi. I like this. I like 2 and 2. Depending how dominant dragons are, at least in my area, I might bump it up 3 Maxi. But right now, this is really good. Veiling a Dragosack and veiling a Big Eye is very good. So the cards aren't bad. Maxi has been proved to be exceptionally busted, except in the mirror. And yeah. And 1 Dark Arm Dragon. This card's really busted. If you're dropping it, there's a very good chance you're going to win that turn. And yeah, he's a lot easier to bring out now than when he used to be. And yeah, I like him. For your spells, you play only 2 Pandemic, 3 Forbidden Dress, and your one-ofs, Reborn, Heavy, Dark Hole, and Rhoda. Everything's pretty self-explanatory. Pandemic's a very good card, but you only need really 1 for the Dark Hole that they have. Unless you're playing the Mirror, in which you'll probably need 2, or any rogue deck with traps. But I feel like this spell lineup is pretty solid. For your trap cards, you play 1 Solemn Judgment, and 1 Solemn Warning, double Mirror Force, double Torrential, double Compulse, which is proven to be way better than what I thought it was going to be. 1 Infestation, Infection, and 1 Safe Zone. The only card I really need to talk about are probably these. Originally, I was playing Phoenix Chain over it because I really normally do not like Compulse at all. But if you really look at the meta, the only things you really want to deal with are a Dragosack and a Ophion. Which this card, it's great if you have it when they summon it. It's also not bad if you draw into it after they have it on the field. Well, at least for Dragosack. It's a good 1-card answer to a lot of the cards in the format. And it's just really good. I like it a lot better than Phoenix Chain right now. This ensures that you always have a Cercion play, no matter what. Which you want always consistent plays with this deck. You always want to bring out, your Ophion as much as possible. And 1 Safe Zone, because I've seen that 3 Tresses is just not enough for the blasters and the infantries, and you just want more protection for your Ophion. For extra deck, I play 3 copies of Evilswarm Ophion, 1 copy of Evilswarm Bahamut, 1 copy of Evilswarm Thanatos, 1 copy of Warboros. The latter 2, I really don't go into that much. These are your main dudes that you go into. This guy is really busted in the mirror, and taking a Dragosack's really funny. 3 Ophion, I feel like, is absolutely mandatory. You need it to play the deck. Going through 3, you'll probably do against, especially if you're playing against dragons and they have enough momentum going, you will go through 3 with no issue. If I could play 4, I probably would. For your other rank 4s, Maestroke, the Symphony of the Zun, Jedi Pearl, Gaga Gunman, Daigusta Emerald because you want to reuse your rabbits, Photon Papal-Operative, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Shockmaster, 1 Chip, and 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur. I got this an idea from my buddy Steven from Team Aviator. A lot of times you will have 2 casters in hand, and that 4,000 damage just will end games quickly, which is what you want. The main goal is that just end the game before they get too much momentum, where you having an Ophion is just annoyance more than a shutdown for their deck. So this would be able to end games quickly. And yeah, can't say I've ever brought it out, but I feel like a lot of these guys are mandatory. The only guys I'd probably consider cutting is probably Thanatos and Orbos, since I never go into them. I have been missing Utopia a little bit, but you know, I might put a Catastor in too because of the effect failures that I run and the infinite amount of level 4s. For side deck, I play 1 Maxi for the Dragon matchup, and 2 Evilswarm Haralflovek. I'm gonna change these because I just realized a card exists. It's called Evilswarm Azathoth, which does essentially the same thing as this guy does. What this card reads, let's see, flip. Target one face of a card your opponent controls. Return that target to the hand. He has 1850 defense. He would be really good, but there's just a better card out, which it's 1950 defense. Has the same effect, except it shuffles it back into the deck, which is an actual minus for your opponent, which is pretty good. I'm probably gonna play him over that. I didn't know that card existed. 2 goes a match for dragons and random stuff. I guess like what's the deck? Samurais and windups. 3 Macrocosmos because water is still a deck and it's still extremely annoying, extremely powerful. This backed up with an Ophion usually means you are going to win that game, hands down. 3 Eradicator Epidemic Virus for prophecies. I played in Miami Regional a few days ago. He resolved a judgment, has 6 cards in hand, one of them in Priestess. During standby phase, I eradicated him, and he lost his whole hand except for 1 Priestess, and he just shook my hand. This card is absolutely mandatory because the Prophecy deck, if it gets momentum going, it is extremely hard to come back. It's extremely powerful, but this is a 1-card win condition against that deck. I play 3 Space Typhoon and 1 Night Beam. Night Beam goes in against water. And I guess rogue shit stuff, and KMSC's going against rogue stuff. I like back row destruction, not main deck, but a lot of people won't be playing Evil Swarms, won't be playing Dragons, and won't be playing Prophecy, and they'll be probably play like Heroes and maybe Dino Rabbit. And you want the back row, because you want your pusher play, so you want to secure a rank 4 and make sure it lives. So these cards will go in for game 2 against those decks if. Because Pandemic is great against the decks that have 1 card that would stop it, which is Dark Hole. But there are some decks that run traps. You're not going to see them a lot, but this will stop them. And I feel like this is an adequate answer to them. This might turn into Dust Tornado, but so far, Night Beam has been pretty good. So if you guys have any questions about the deck or suggestions, I'm open to either. Please let me know. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.